Wait. Okay, now I can hear you. Okay, can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes.
Okay, I can hear you also. All right. Maybe we'll do without the drawing pad today. Maybe.
Oh, okay.
Unless you still want to use the Jamboard because of the previous working that you have. Unless, do you intend to do that? But
Are we doing math or science today?
You're still preparing for your A Math and your physics, and we are not talking about the current topics yet, right? The Sec 4 topics.
Yeah.
Right. So you just think about your Sec 3 A Math and your Sec 3 physics.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you want me to choose, or do you want to choose?
Maybe. Let's just do math. Physics, I do myself.
Okay. Okay. If you have not done much on physics, then no point also. At this slot, then no point. Right. So if you're doing the A Math, are we referring to your old workings, or are we doing something new today?
I think I'll find like those linear law of what's it called? The
those
binomial.
things,
those
things.
Yeah. The past paper.
Fine. But preferably you don't do on Jamboard. Preferably you do on paper. Okay. It's faster, it's better.
Oh, okay.
Except that linear law, you might be needing some graph paper. Do you have them?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, good. Later on, set your zoom to landscape. Yeah.
Landscape. Wait, this is not.
This
landscape.
is a portrait. Yeah.
Oh no. Okay.
Just wondering, you don't stand, right, when you do tuition, but you can sit, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I sit down.
All right. And I noticed you changed the aspect ratio thingy already. Am I correct?
What's the aspect ratio? What's the?
Oh, the link I asked you to some setting on the Zoom.
Not really.
No.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see.
But your view is perfect. That's so weird, right? Usually, if you have not done that, then
maybe I press something.
Maybe. So for now, don't do anything. For now, don't do anything. Just I'm happy with this. Right.
So will there be other students, or is it just us today?
Mike is a bit late. Aryan turns out will be joining next week. So that's Aryan. And Noah should be joining. I'm still not sure why he's late. But he does tend to be 5 minutes late. So let me check. Any updates for the test so far? Sorry.
No, I don't think so.
Right. Just so that I know, yeah, what's happening this 1 week in terms of math, A Math, Chem, and physics?
This 1 week? You mean like this week?
This starting week lah, like plus tomorrow maybe.
Like revision?
Yeah.
Or
like did they do any new topics? What do you guys do? What's going on?
Oh, okay. Physics was just light, like what we did last time, and a bit like he asked us to do new worksheet. We didn't do that much because
it's a new topic for you guys, as in for the class.
It's not. We did it before holiday, but he just gave us a new worksheet because he didn't want to start too much.
Right. Understood.
Like,
slow start. Good. All right. Still light. So refraction, is it? Are you guys at refraction, like the Snell's law?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. The one that you said you did before, and then we cover on holiday tuition, blah blah blah, that kind of thing lah.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, right. That's physics. All right. Anything else?
AMF was just the graph drawing,
Graph
trigonometry
drawing.
graph.
Oh yeah,
Like
you guys are
yeah.
with your you know your work, your homework, your holiday homework,
Yeah.
which I've never heard already. So is that actually good?
Well, sorry, what?
Like I've never
What's
heard from you again on the holiday surprise
Oh,
homework. So was it really
I
good?
think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Good. What else?
Chemistry. Today she just talked about. What did she talk about?
There is no reactivity
nothing.
series. There is no reactivity series.
I mean, she posted on the SLS, but she didn't start anything. She only went through like corrections from last year.
What?
that we
Oh,
didn't finish.
right. What did he post?
I think metals.
Which is the reactivity series. All right.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't really checked.
No,
But
then don't worry.
today
Don't worry.
we only did the ammonia corrections.
Right. Okay. Okay. Mike, can you hear us loud and clear?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Cool. So we're just updating each other, and I'll just wait for your videos while updating with Ryotaro. So then one.
Sorry.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Never mind. I just wanted to ask like a quick question about chemistry. But yeah, you can like if Rio first.
Yeah. With the video you ask, I'll be happy to answer. Right. So I guess one last question on the class, Ryotaro. So AMAT is like, I suppose you are covering a half new topic lah, which is the graph theory, right?
Yeah.
Right. So on what time slot was that AMAT?
It was like 30 minutes. I think 10:30 to 11, then recess, then another 30 minutes.
Which is supposedly your 3-star or a bit higher kind of slot.
Yeah.
All right. Does it feel different from all the previous AMAT classes that you had?
I wasn't that lost, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think the more different one is EMAF, because I tried like reading the textbook book ahead.
Right.
Like, it was set, I don't know what's the chapter name, but something set.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah,
yes.
that one.
Then what?
Then I got a bit faster than the class, so that was good. Like I read
Simply
faster
by
than I
reading.
practice. Reading, and yeah, I went a bit faster.
So the reading, how many minutes? Just tell me.
What?
How long did you read? Yeah, right. Like you read the day before. Is it something like that? The night before?
Oh no. Like during class, because he was going super slow, so I just read until like a few pages ahead.
Right. So you do not pay attention to the teacher. Instead, you go on your own tempo lah.
Yeah.
Right. That feels reasonably good lah.
Better. Yeah.
Good. Different teacher, is it? AMAT? Right.
No.
The same
teacher. Yeah, but the AMF I didn't read like extra because
no, you're already ahead. You're already ahead if you did the homework.
Yeah.
You're already ahead. Don't worry. Okay. So right. Yeah, I was wondering how come your EMAT teacher, which is the same as the AMAT teacher, so he knows your class, right? He knows that your class is there. So he knows that your class can be fast if he wants to, right?
Yeah.
But how come he went slow on EMAT? Any idea?
On EMAF?
Yeah.
I think because some people have to do orientation duty, so he cannot like go super fast, or else they'll be lost.
Right. Congratulations for not paying attention, but in a good way, lah. In a good way, not in a bad way. Right? Good. Right.
Thank you.
Anything else that you want to tell me? I'm ready to listen. If not, do something. Linear law, whatever stuff, right?
Yeah.
Now, since you're writing on a piece of paper, not the Jamboard, then please write down the question, if possible, to me, if possible. Yeah, if possible. I know that sometimes the linear question will be difficult to do, to write. Okay. So, Mike, I'm looking at yours. Please unmute.
Yeah.
Right. So, tell me what am I looking here? What is this?
This trig.
Correct. No, understand. But where does it come from? Is it new? Blah blah.
This
is this new?
This is like meant for revision of Sec 3.
Your teacher just gave this, something like that.
No, give it like last year.
And you haven't done this.
I haven't done the trig.
Right. Okay. So like the binomial was this kind of thing also lah, something like that.
Yeah.
Right. So your teacher are not discussing this worksheet or what in class? Because I expect that this is, oh, okay, you did it already like in class.
No.
Okay. So this is part of your like next week's exam, I think.
In a way, yeah.
Should be, right?
Yeah.
The questions are not bad. The questions are not bad, right? So which one would you do?
Actually, like a lot of questions.
Yeah, which like what happened, right, in holiday, right? Okay, so let's concentrate on Trigo. Definitely not gonna finish anything. Not gonna finish all today, definitely, right? Okay, so yeah. Start. Don't wait for me. You are supposed to start. You're supposed to wait for the question. Choose your questions, and I'm gonna follow you.
Also, so I had like a chemistry.
Yes.
Like not a retest, just like give me a paper, or give us like some few people like a paper to like I guess like know where they are. Then like there's one question is like they added to solution X ammonia NH3, and then it says the conclusion is there is zinc something inside of it. And then I forgot. And then the question was what observation would be seen? I did not know what answer.
You mean you want to know the answer?
Yeah.
I cannot answer that if I don't see the question. As in the question that you're saying is a bit half-half, right? I'll be happy to answer the question.
I just read it down.
Can. Yeah, I can see you. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. I'll be messaging Noah just to make sure everything is fine. Paying attention to you again, right? To 2 centimeter cube of solution X, sure, equals ammonia, right? Okay, observation, which is the question, sure. Then the conclusion. There is zinc, right? Yeah, so I'll go very, very quick. Yeah, you just want the final answer, or you want the thinking process?
Slight bit of the thinking process and the final answer also.
Right, a final answer will follow. So now you please take any lecture note or anything that has the the cation qualitative analysis.
Cation qualitative analysis.
Cation identification test or cation qualitative analysis. You have three identification tests. So the gas, the anion, and the cation. This one you'll need the cation.
Yeah.
You have it? You show me?
It's like handwritten. So.
No problem. I like this. Now, tell me, why do I ask you to take cation? There is a very simple reason. If you do not know why, that is the first problem. Please tell me why. Why not anion? Why not gas? Why not something else?
Cations, they like cation is the positive ion.
Cation is the positive ion. Yes, I thought you cat like CATT is a positive. So yes, but the answer should be something like this. Or in the question, they hinted or they mentioned this or that, then all that must be cation test, something like that. That is what I'm looking for you here. Ryotaro, why are you seemingly stuck?
No, but I knew it was cation test.
All right, good.
But like
all
I
right.
just didn't like remember the thing.
Yeah, but again, please tell me why cation. How come you're so sure? Is it just feeling?
I don't know why, but I memorized the list yesterday, not yesterday, last year.
Fair enough. So aqueous ammonia is a good candidate for cation test. Where's the aqueous ammonia in your handwritten stuff?
It's like up here.
All right, good.
Like
so
it's NH3.
Right. Now, then the conclusion. Well, show me the conclusion. There was what? There was zinc precipitate. Is it?
No, there is
zinc
present.
what?
There's zinc present in X.
Oh, right. Okay, so again, back to your table, right? The table does contain not zinc, but zinc cation, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I would probably say, if that is all, if the thinking process is only like that, oh, it's cation test and it must be the zinc one, it's very clear what my answer should be. Even though it might seem incomplete, that is all we need, right? There isn't much thinking process in what I'm telling you. I'm basically saying, oh, cation test. Oh, you know, Mike. Oh, it's zinc. Well, then that part low, that part low.
Is this pure memorization?
No, the meaning and the understanding of this table is definitely there, but you won't see it immediately unless you intend to understand the table. The table has understanding, but the table doesn't lend to you to be understood. It does not.
But then I mainly memorized this last year.
That's my point. If you memorized last year, not yesterday before the test, you didn't memorize this before the test.
No.
Well, okay, let's say you memorize this, then your answer would be that box, finish, right?
Yeah, true.
I suppose the white precipitate only, because I don't think this is excess aqueous ammonia, because if it is excess, then you have to include the B1. If not, then just A. Tada, finish. Right, makes sense? Now, you seem to not be satisfied with my answer. So what do you want?
A better way to learn this.
Yeah, because I'm still trying to figure out why you asked this. Because in one hand, the answer is easy if you memorize. If you don't, it is true that you cannot answer. That's true. I'll tell you that. So to answer your question, is it pure memorization? It's not pure, but you have to memorize. And there are various ways to make it easy also. So that's one route to go. But you don't need it now. No point teaching you how to memorize now unless you really want it. I will say that. We should talk about this 3 days before exam. You should ask this 1 day before exam.
What if I do active recall?
And wait, do you mean now or do you mean later
like
in
starting now?
Year?
Like let's say no. Suppose like I memorize this like tomorrow, and then
all right.
Then day after tomorrow, I go through it again. Then 3 days after that day, go through it again. 7 days after that day.
I understand that process. I understand that process. Do you
so
want
I
me
wouldn't
to
have to like rush it towards the end, if that makes sense.
Do you want me to look, Mike? This is something new, and I'm actually happy to hear you suggest something like that. I'm happy. I'm happy. Yeah. Let me just say that first. You're in a good situation right now, right? You can think clearly right now, right? Okay. right?
Yeah.
Your sense of right and wrong and good and bad is rather active right now, right?
Yeah.
So I'm asking you to choose because I believe in your sense of right and wrong and good and bad, right? Okay, so I'm asking you to choose. Do you want me to encourage you on the thing that you mentioned just now? Is that what you want me to do? I can. Or do you want me to give you alternatives to that so that you can consider the alternatives? That's also possible. Or do you want me to simply say what I think is best, which you must understand is not necessarily best for you. So there are at least 3 options here for you. So I can help you in any way you choose. You can also choose 3 of them. That's up to you.
What about like what's best and encourage me, I guess.
What's best according to me, is it? Not according, not to you. Okay, I'll give you that. And then you also want me to encourage you in what you wanted to do just now, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, I will do that. Before that, Ryotaro, is there any problem? Sorry. I'm very confused with what you're doing. Right.
I have to look through so many questions, but apparently the past papers.
The past papers.
So I have to look at PYS.
Like, the past papers don't contain much on this topic. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You do you. At this point, if paper and everything is too complicated, then I will follow you into the Jamboard. Okay, at this point, because I'm not getting why you're confused. Right? I'm not getting it. Yeah?
Oh, but I just sent you a picture, so now I'm doing on graph paper.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll answer Mike first, then, right? Answer Mike first, right? So Mike, this is what I think is best, right? And I am not joking. I'm not joking about this one. I think you should simply understand that this is memorization is necessary, and to memorize this one day before exam, it is definitely enough for all memorization that you need. I still think that you can do it even though you hate memorization. Or rather, I thought you hate memorization.
I still do.
Right. But your change of heart is like, even though you hate it, you want to make it easier or something like that for you. Like you intend to do. Which is the part where I say, I also feel that I want to encourage you on that. But what I think is best is to understand what needs to be memorized and put it in one place. Like, for example, this thing, right? You put it in one place together with all things that are supposed to be memorized.
Okay.
And then memorize it one day before exam. That's best. However, what is best is not just that. What is best is to reduce this table. This is a lot of table, which is why you want to do what you want to try what you mentioned just now, right? This is only one. You have still many other tables in CAP, right? Do you remember when I teach you about the reactivity series? It's something new to you, right? Remember that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna now challenge you. You haven't actively recalled your reactivity series, right? No way, right? Okay, you're gonna write your best. Just recall the reactivity series right now. Just do that. I'm trying to make a point here.
Series.
Which is what we talk about in holiday. Whatever you remember back then, right? I don't even care whether you remember the name or not, but that thing that I teach you how to memorize. It looks good. I mean, I don't like the way you start, but you're starting well though, so I don't complain about that. I suppose I don't complain. Yeah. Okay, great. Yeah, I was hoping that you'll start with that. Yeah. Ryotaro, are you doing? Okay, you send me something, so I'm supposed to check.
Yeah, the question. I'm just trying to remember linear law. This long time already.
Long time ago. Which, yeah, this one is the one asking you to do that. So if you're trying to plot the graph, the thing is you're not supposed to think too much. There isn't much to think about. It's probably after the graph, then you think. So are you trying to plot? Are you trying to do the one after the plot?
Plot.
The plot, and I noticed that you don't do this. You're supposed to do the ln m first before plotting. You cannot just
M.
plot. Yes, you cannot just plot the table given to you. The question specifically asks, so even if you don't think, your question already asks you, you plot ln m, not m. Right?
So I just ln M in the calculator, then I make the new table.
Yeah, then you make a new table with the new value, and then you use the t, since it's ln m against t, so t you don't have to do anything.
Okay.
That's all the thinking necessary for plotting, because the thinking is usually after that, most of it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. So I'm expecting you to do a table. Right. Mike, you shift a bit up. Yeah. Okay. I like it. So let me tell you your mistakes, which is not a lot. The most important part is the middle two things, the middle circle, and you kind of swap them, right? That's not good, but that's one mistake. So that's one mistake. So it's supposed to be C on top and H on the bottom, right? Right. So you settle that first. Settle that. Okay. Then the guys in the middle are very important. How many guys are supposed to be in the middle?
3.
Tell me. Okay, 3. So at least I want to see 3 dots, even though you seem to not remember them. At least 3 dots. So at least if you forget, you know that there are at least 3 dots you have to remember. Understand, there are more than 3 things, but they only ask you for 3 things. Right? Now, the middle dot is the most important and common metal. The most important use common metal. Come on.
Is it lead?
Do you use lead in your daily life? Not the pencil lead. The real lead. You don't even know what real lead looks like. And that's good, because lead is poisonous. That's good. So it's not lead. The middle guy is not lead because you don't even see lead in your normal life. And again, because it's poisonous. How can it be that in?
Silver.
Dang. Well, I suppose you saw some silver. I would say that silver is precious, but not useful. Kind of something like that. That cannot be the most useful metal in our life. Cannot be.
It's not aluminium.
Aluminium is at group 3, so again, no. Aluminium is useful, yeah, I know, but no, not aluminium.
I know like aluminium is up here, but I forgot the others.
Group 3. Right, so again, the chair that you're sitting, tell me what is it made of? The chair is made of?
Stainless steel.
Not enough in? Steel, stainless steel. Yeah, steel is not an element here, so you have to mention
what is steel made of.
Yeah, what is steel made of? Yes, what is steel made of? Steel is a mixture of. Come on, chemistry. Come on, guys. Come.
No idea.
Dang it. Iron and carbon.
Oh.
Which is iron lah.
Fe.
Yeah, Fe. Fe is in the middle. So Fe. Go ahead, Fe. Right, the guy on top and the guy on the bottom. Fair enough, you have to memorize them. Of course, it's memorization. Lead is there. Where is it?
On top.
No, on the bottom.
No,
again, it's memorization. It is memorization. So too bad lah. The one on top is not very common. So I'll just tell you it's zinc. Yeah, zinc. So you settle all the mistakes, and the one below after the mirror line is supposed to be all cation. So that one I'm a bit not okay. It's supposed to be cations, and I don't get why you do Cu, Fe, and Au. That doesn't make sense. That's not how the Olympic medal works. You don't award Cu medal to the third guy, and then Fe medal to the second guy, and then Au medal to the first guy. Come on, that's not how Olympic medal works. What do they award to the second guy?
Ag.
Yes, it's not Fe, it's Ag. So remember them as the precious metal, right? Now, after the mirror line, they are supposed to be all cations. So, just for the sake of practice, everything below there should be cations.
Ag is silver.
Yes, it is. So the cations are to be remembered also, how many plus. So yeah, another memorization, you try your best. You try your best. Right, so Noah, I'm looking at what you're doing right now, right? Okay, Noah, simply tell me a bit what you are doing right now. What is this? Like, is it a worksheet or homework? What is it?
A worksheet.
From when?
From this week.
Right. So it is basically a homework lah.
Yeah.
All right. What's happening in e-math? This is e-math, right? What's happening in e-math?
Even if we just learn the something notation and Venn diagrams.
So why is the worksheet not on that? Sorry, why is this worksheet like a revision?
I don't know.
That's so weird. All right. I was hoping that you can do questions that you have trouble with, instead of questions that, do you have trouble with this question usually?
I don't think so.
All right. Can you do something that you have more trouble with if possible? Right. You leave the ones without trouble outside tuition. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Good. So Mike, now Mike, the AG should be AG plus. So I'm correcting you here. Should be AG
okay.
plus. Right.
AG
Now,
plus.
Right, AG plus. Now, let me demonstrate to you the last technique. I'm actually showing you how to active recall one day before exam. So let's say tomorrow is exam, and let's say tomorrow you need this and everything else. What you need to do is just now, I asked you, you haven't been recalling, just do what you can. And then you're supposed to take a red pen. Now take a red pen, please. And you're going to mark, you're supposed to correct with a red pen. So I forgot to tell you just now. Now, everything that you corrected, make it so that it is red. And I mean specifically only on the mistake. So for example, if the mistake is only in the plus, only the plus should be red. Right? So make red everything that you corrected just now.
That's it.
The C and the H, the most important.
Yeah.
All right, so just to prove a point, you're gonna close or fold your paper. Yeah, you're gonna close or fold your paper, and then you're gonna redo this, right? So don't look at your correction just now. Just do whatever, and do it as fast as you can. Okay, so why is circle AMAT a problem to you, Noah?
Because it's coordinate geometry.
It is a more complicated coordinate geometry. Yes. Why is that a problem?
Because I don't know, but for me it's a problem.
Right.
I can't find the coordinates and all that.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I would pretty much like to help you. When did you learn circle? Sorry.
Circle the EMF for
The AMAT one. This one that you're doing.
Last year.
Last year. Okay, fine. Let me help you. Right. Okay, so Mike, let me just see the bottom one. You're doing well so far. Go up a bit. Yeah, nice. Go up a bit. Yeah, nice, very nice. Okay, so obviously you can remember everything, and I'm sure if you sleep tonight, you won't forget it, right?
Maybe.
Right. So I'm just saying that it's quite not a very complicated process to remember what you have not been doing for, I will say, more than 1 month, and you haven't been applying much also lah. Fair enough.
Yeah, but then this is a whole different thing than this one.
Right. Let me tell you about this. Now, let me tell you. Again, I'm still talking about what I think is best. Now, show your table, please. I can compress this table for you in a shorter form than the reactivity series.
Okay.
And then you memorize it 1 day before exam. That, I think, is the best.
Okay.
Right, makes sense. So that is the end of what I think is the best. So this is not the best one. Neither do probably the reactivity series memorization method that your teacher might be teaching you. I'm still waiting for that. Remember, in the holiday tuition, I say you observe how your teacher teach you to memorize, right? And then you talk to me. Remember that?
Okay.
Right. Still waiting for that. And I am guessing more than 50% of the time, the format is not suitable for exam. It's not. It's so bad for people like us, me and you, Ryotaro, which do not like to memorize that much, unless maybe it's history. I don't know. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So you understand my point about what is best lah. I think I want to show you how to make this shorter and better. Then you memorize that. Okay. So how do you want me to encourage you? because your active recall method is suitable for many things, just not this one, is what I feel. I want to encourage you if that is what you want to do, because you want to
many things
now.
such as what?
Tell me your most tell me your easiest, the two easiest subject. Tell me again.
English and history.
Now tell me, why is your history, which is combined history, right?
Yeah.
Right. Why is combined history not why is the memorization in combined history not a problem to you at all?
Because I'm interested in it.
Do you actively recall history?
No.
I think you let history live in you. I guess that's the best way that I would to describe that. Or you think about it as an interesting story, or you understand the implication of the story, blah, blah, blah.
Literally read the history textbook like a storybook. So
Right. Which you remember much better than, active recall. So active recalls are very, very, are appropriate, not the best, appropriate for rigid memorization.
Oh, okay.
Right, rigid memorization. And even then, there are other techniques to do it. So I think you should be, trying your best to, experiment. But if you're going to do it now, it is a proper experiment, because the method that you mentioned, no point doing it 3 days before exam. No point.
Yeah.
No point. So if you do it for chemistry, even though I don't think it's the best, you may understand the technique better, which is I like. And maybe you will apply it to some other subject which requires rigid memorization.
Probably
which one
SS.
of your subjects? Which one?
SS.
Okay, if you think SS is rigid memorization, then you need that technique. Then
it's not really
you
memorization though. It's like techniques on writing.
Precisely. I was a bit confused why you say SS is rigid memorization. So why did you
but
say
it's like
that?
a certain way to write it, like certain questions. I mean, it's like history, but it's not like history as well.
But you're less interested in it. Kind of.
Like 75% less interested in SS.
Which is like bad. Right? So the ones that you need to memorize, I think, is probably more than this chemistry table, probably.
Yeah.
So you may want to practice your active recall here, as a warm-up, see whether it works or not. You may also want to active recall your SS immediately right now, because SS and history will always be part of your L1R5, right?
Yeah.
Because you don't take Indonesian language.
No.
Which is the only
L1R5.
Which is the only way to replace combined humanities in L1R5. I'm sorry if nobody tells you before, but that's the only way. So you're stuck with SS, and your history is good.
I think I'm better off with humanities.
Fair enough. So
I can't even spell. So I can speak but not spell.
So your history is good. Let's say that your history is good. Yeah. So you just want to improve your other SS so that your L1, L5 is better. Makes sense, right? So you may want to actively call this as a warm-up, or you want to actively call your SS immediately. That's one of the options, if that makes sense.
Yeah, okay.
Plus, active recall does not require 4-star slot. I don't think so. I think you can make use the 2.5-star slot. That might be enough. Might be, depending on the situation, but I think it might be enough.
Okay.
Yeah, because it doesn't require the thinking brain power. It doesn't require sense if it is a rigid memorization.
Yeah.
Right. Have I encouraged you kind of?
Yeah.
So I've mentioned you 2 things. No? What is your choice? If you want to choose now, you can tell me. If you don't, you can think about it.
I cannot choose now.
Okay, sure. What is it?
No, I cannot choose now.
Oh, right. You think about it. Now remember, I haven't shown you the compressed form of this table. Remember that? Right. Okay. Are you happy with the answer?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So what do you want to do now?
AMF trig.
Yeah. Now you choose your question. I'll go to Noah first. Noah, tell me if you have any problem, because I cannot follow your working at the bottom. Is there any problem so far? Because you seem to be doing well. You use a method that you seem to be familiar with, so I don't mind.
So far, no problem. I think
Okay,
next
understand.
question or next one.
Understand. Okay. So Ryotaro, are you stopping or are you thinking or what?
Yeah, I'm a bit stuck.
So I'm going to forget about the question. I'm just going to look at your graph. So first thing first, your graph is straight. That almost means that is correct already. So good job. Okay.
Okay.
The second thing I notice is, or rather, I've never told you is because this is Ryotaro. No matter what the question, if you already have a straight line plot, which you have right now, don't think. Instead, immediately find the gradient and the y-intercept. Just immediately do that, no matter what the question is.
Okay.
Do you understand? You do that first, then you think.
Okay.
I'm talking about
any
you as if
situation.
any situation. If you are supposed to plot a straight line, you immediately go and do it. Then you start to think again. This is very similar to the discriminant question. You're not supposed to think until a certain step. Do you remember? You're not supposed to put the bigger than 0 or equal to 0 or whatever at, you're supposed to do that near the end. Something like that.
Yeah.
You don't think about that first. Now here, you don't think about your question. You just find the M and C. I want to see your skill in finding M and C. Right? I want to see that. Okay, so Mike, what are we doing here? Okay, sure. Okay, could you just please snap me a photograph of the question to the WhatsApp, then I can refer easily, right? Then you don't have to go back and forth too much.
No.
Oh, you're supposed to do the WhatsApp. Okay, I'm gonna step for you. My mistake. Okay, I'm the one doing the step. Go up a bit. Please. Go up. Up.
Well, this is the question.
No. I'm gonna step everything. Make it easy.
Wow.
Up. Okay, stop. Okay, I'm just sending to your WhatsApp just to make me easier. Okay, thank you. Yep, what is it?
I have no idea.
Yep. So you are talking about that question. I'm just gonna make sure first. Yeah.
Completely forgot everything about trig. Because I think I learned trig at 2-star slots. So
yeah, and trig is very dangerous to learn at anything below 4-star because then you'll be memorizing stuff and you would hate active recalling in AMAT. You will despise it. I think it doesn't taste nice at all, right? It doesn't. And AMAT is not supposed to be memorized anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
I got a question already.
Let me answer a bit on Mike, then I'll get back to you. Noah, please do something else. Okay, I'll get back to you immediately.
Okay.
Okay, good. So Mike, please draw a triangle. Oh, you already, right. Does your teacher talk about something like this? You're supposed to draw the triangle at the proper quadrant. Did he tell you something like that?
This is the quadrant.
Right, I agree that that's that's quadrant 3 lah. So I'm expecting you see I'm expecting to see a theta, which I'm not sure whether you draw. The theta is okay, good. So tell me who is the 1 and who is the p? Which one's the 1 and which one's the of this triangle?
Tangent is
yeah,
opposite over adjacent.
Yeah. Okay, so I can tell you that this is not 1 but -1, if that makes sense.
Huh?
And the p is not p but minus p, if that makes sense.
Why?
Why? Because look at the y. The y is going from the x-axis downward. It's a -1.
Huh?
Show me the origin of the graph. There's the origin of the graph, right? The origin is the center guy, right? The center guy, that's the origin. So look, to the left of the origin is minus number. To the bottom of the origin is minus number, right? Nothing complicated. Chordate geometry,
Huh? Well, to the left is minus number. To the bottom is minus number.
You're talking as if I'm draw an y-axis and x-axis in a different place, please. Draw a y-axis and x-axis. Label the origin. The O. That's not the origin, for goodness sake. The center is the origin.
Oh,
Yeah. Now, scale 1 minus 1, 2 minus 2, scale everything. Yeah. Okay, the x-axis also. So do I need to explain more?
oh, no.
Right, makes sense, huh? The 1 is actually minus 1, the p is actually minus p because of this, right? And minus 1 over minus p is 1 over p. So far so good. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So that is already helping you to answer the question. The question is what?
Sine beta, sine.
Yeah, it's already helping you to understand that. Yeah, understand that. You try. You're gonna try that now.
Forgot how to do second or cosecant.
You have to remember. Fair enough. Second, is it? You want second? Is it? Second is 1 over.
I mean, I'll rather do both.
Yeah.
So okay.
Second, yeah, very good.
Second is
theta,
1 over
theta.
cosine.
Yeah. Theta, please. Both, and cosecant is 1 over sine. And I will just remind you one day before.
Why is it up? Like, no, I think the way I used to remember this is whenever I think it's like cosecant, for some reason it's sine.
Yeah.
Then whenever there's no cos.
Yeah, it's extremely annoying. I do not understand the history, but it is extremely annoying to people like us who do not understand the history. It will be much easier if cosecant is 1 over cosine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that didn't happen. I don't understand the history. There must be a reason. It's a historical reason. I hate it, but too bad. Right. Ryotaro, are you okay so far?
Not really.
Your C is 3.8. Yeah, that looks fine. And gradient is a negative, which I really like. Okay. Now I'm going to read your question one more time, or rather, please send me your question, please. Have you? Oh, you have sent me. Right. Okay. So look at the graph. The question below that is the mass of the substance when the observation begins, right? Ken?
Yeah.
When the observation begins, he's actually telling you, or rather, he's asking you the M, correct? He's asking you the M.
Yeah.
Isn't it his responsibility to give you the T?
0.
Okay, so just like that, you can find the M or D because you're supposed to use the graph. When the T is equal to 0, what do you have? I was hoping that you 3.80515. Yes, you have that. Correct.
So what? Wait. How do you get 3.80?
I saw your C. Your C is 3.8075.
Oh, you mean the
right?
That's
that was
all.
your.
Wait, then.
No, that's not M. That's ln M, right?
Oh, okay.
Make sense? Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, you should start from there, right? Okay, Noah, let me help you. Sorry, what's your question? Don't mute this in our lesson. Don't mute.
This one. Part 3.
Okay, part 3. Find the equation of circle from which OP is a diameter. So you found the origin and you found the P. No, you already know the P, right? You know it.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, understood. So this equation, surprise, is extremely simple. If you try to find the midpoint of OP, it totally does not make sense. Oh, wait. No, it does make sense. No, it truly does make sense. So you found the center, correct?
Yeah.
Now, to find the equation of circle, you cannot rely on you cannot always rely on this formula FG thingy. You can also think about it like this. If you have the center plus something else, what is that something else? If you have the center and something else, you can write the equation. What is that something else?
And coordinate.
No. If I were to give you a compass, right? Noah, you have a compass, right? You have a compass? Do you have a compass?
Yeah.
All right. Please show me your compass.
Is it not the north, south, east, west? Is the other one, that one, right?
No, not that one. That thing. The one that you draw a circle with, right? Show me your compass. Right. So you're going to think using this tool, Noah. I'm going to ask you to draw a circle using the compass. That's what the compass is for, right?
I don't have it with me.
You have never done it before?
No, I don't have the compass with me.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to pretend that your thumb and your mid index finger is the compass. Can?
Okay.
Okay. So let me show me your hand. Show me your hand. Now decide a random point as a center. So decide as a random point as a center on your paper. Just decide. Okay, then put your thumb there. Put your thumb there. Put your thumb there. That's not the thumb. Okay. So your thumb is on the center of the circle. This is representing you knowing the center. That's the midpoint OP. Understand? You know the center.
Okay.
What else do you need from me, the question maker, before you can draw a circle with your compass? What else do you need from me? Can you just draw the circle right now?
No.
Why? What do you?
Radius.
Very good. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you have the radius? If you have, the equation is in your grasp, the same way that you can draw the circle. Do you have the radius?
Yeah.
Okay, if you have the radius and you have the midpoint, are you sure that's the radius of the circle that you're supposed to draw?
Isn't it the same question?
Could you show me the question again? A circle, right, whose equation is that has a center C and a radius R. Part 3, find the equation of the circle for which OP is a diameter. Is this circle part 3, the center, is it C? No, right?
No.
So why would you think that the radius is R? 20.
Also, the center is not C. Okay.
You found the midpoint. Why? Why do
Center.
you go and find the midpoint?
Center.
You get my point? Is the center C? No, it is a
No.
different circle. Don't you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, so what do you need for this new circle?
Find radius.
Yes, if you can find it, the equation is in your grasp. Can? Not? Mike, are you okay so far? You're doing fine. Wait, you're doing fine. You're using the hypotenuse, which is great. But I don't like the fact that your secant is not minus, and I don't like the fact that your sine is also not a minus.
yes,
I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. Why is it a minus? Please tell me why it is a minus.
Because it's in this quadrant.
Look. You can memorize that. I like it, but you can also say that because the 1 is minus, ma.
Because the 1 is minus.
We talk about that first.
Oh, yeah.
The 1 is minus 1, the p is minus p. The hypotenuse is never a minus. So you can either memorize, which I disagree with that, or you can understand, which if you could, please do lah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you know the reason why the sine theta is minus, not because the teacher tell you to memorize, but because the 1 is minus, ma, the hypotenuse is plus, ma, then I finish off. Okay.
Yeah, the way the teacher make us memorize is like the ASTC thing.
Do you want that? I never teach you
I mean,
that.
it's
Do you
easy,
want that?
though.
Do you want it? But how come you never apply it?
I can use both. Like
look, how come you never apply the ASTC just now?
Careless.
Then is it working for you?
No.
Show some success to yourself. Then you use your ASTC. If ASTC is never there because the ASTC cannot remind you, right? Cannot. You must remind ASTC. Does it work? Does it work for you like that?
What the remind ASTC thing?
Like ASTC cannot remind you. You must remind ASTC to work, which you did not just now. Then I have to remind you.
Yeah.
So does ASTC work? You think about it. Okay. You must think about that. You must think about it carefully. It's just not about, it's easy. What? Which part of that is easy? You are not using it just now. You get my point. You get my point.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what's your problem?
Because sine 90 degrees minus b, did not remember how to do it whatsoever.
That's fair, right? That's fair. The triangle. Oh, sorry, wait. I have to see. Ryotaro, are you stuck just now? Are you stuck, Ryotaro?
No, I finally found my mistake because if the y-intercept is bigger than 4, how can it be 3 point something?
Very
Then I
good.
realized my gradient something wrong.
Good. Your vision. Oh, you did not find the intercept first, then the gradient. Oh no, Ryotaro, no, please. You find the y-intercept first, then you use it to find the gradient. It's a
Oh
shorter
no.
way. Correct or not? Why do you trouble yourself?
Yeah.
You use a different point rather than a y-intercept. Why bother, right? Understand?
Yeah.
Why bother? Okay, please do that. Please do that. Okay, next time.
Okay.
Okay, good. So I understand what you're saying, Mike, because I just saw the question. So I'm going to see your triangle B. You're saying your triangle B. Now you're very certain that your triangle B is in quadrant 2. Let me just see you. Okay, I agree with you, right? Okay. You were using, how come you're very sure that it is in quadrant 2?
Sine A is positive and tangent B is negative, and then it says both A and B are in the same quadrant. So,
You're excellent. I like it. I want to encourage you. Did you use ASTC to figure that one out? Or is it something else?
I guess.
Your
I
thinking
guess
is
we
fine.
use ASTC.
Your thinking is fine. Fine. Okay. So this time I agree with your ASTC. It's working. It's working for you this time. Okay, I like it. I like it. No problem. Okay, so you have problem with 90 minus B. Okay, I agree with that. Now, you're gonna look at your triangle. Okay, look at your triangle, the B triangle, and you're gonna identify the angle 90 minus B. I challenge you. I can even give you more hints if you want to. Do you want me to give you more hints?
What even is B? Then 90 minus B.
You have a point though. You have to do it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You have to do that. Then I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. Please use the identities. Please just use that.
Huh?
Do you have the identity list?
The identity list, no.
Wait, your teacher have not taught you sine square theta plus sine square theta is equals to 1.
Yeah, she has.
Yes, all the lists there, please. They're 9. So please find them. You don't have to memorize them. Please find them and you know, we're gonna do something about it. Ryotaro and Noah, are you both okay?
Yeah.
I finished the previous question.
Good, good.
In general form, right?
No. That form is excellent. That form is excellent.
Okay.
That form is excellent. So Noah, I haven't teach you how to confirm. So this time you have to check your answer key. Have you checked your answer key?
I'm doing so.
You should. Yeah, you should. So Mike, have you found the identity list? Come on.
No, I have to use my phone if I do it.
Okay, fine. There are 9 of them. So in groups of 3. So okay, please show me in the. How come you're using you have 2 phones?
No.
And what are you using to find yourself?
Because I think
Google?
one of my friends texted.
Okay. Oh, WhatsApp. Okay, cool.
Let me stop the video for now.
Okay. You tell me when you find it, but you need to refer to that. Okay, you don't have to memorize. You need to refer to that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're referring to that. So tell me, do you see anything like this? Cosine, right? Cosine something minus something. Do you see anything like that?
Huh?
The identities list that you are seeing, tell me what you see.
Oh, I haven't found it yet.
Oh, okay. This is slow, but because you don't have it ready, right? So you know,
Yeah.
next time have it ready. No need to memorize stuff.
I might take a little bit though. So
I'll give you 2 minutes. Then I'll show you how to find it. This is not supposed to be that difficult.
I do not know or do not remember where I put it.
Google, please. You're using the very long way. We are not able to search through our belongings in a handbook. We cannot. You're supposed to use search engine. The most popular search engine is
Google.
Yeah, go to Google in your laptop, perhaps type identities list trigonometry. That's the fastest.
Cosine 90 minus theta is sine theta.
True. If you know that from EMATH, that is true. That is true.
Okay. So
Yeah, that is true.
I'm supposed to use that.
Sign B. No, you can use something else. But this one is from EMATH. It will not make a lot of sense, but it will work very well. It will work.
I got one question I'm stuck.
Yes.
This one.
So it is not a circle question. I'm surprised. Okay, right. Find the gradient of the lines AB, or BB and CB in terms of P. Fine. Okay, right. Okay. So show me.
Okay.
Right.
How I
And
show?
then the hands, like the hands. Okay, show me the question again. The angle DAB is 90. Fine. The angle ABO is equal to CBO. Oh, that's very different. Oh, wow. You would. You're supposed to know that. Okay, so for now, Noah, you're gonna take your first result. Okay, show me your first result, the gradient AB, right? Okay, you're gonna say that the gradient AB is going to be equal to minus of gradient CB. I won't tell you why, but you do that first and see what happens. Okay, and then at this point you can find P already lah. Okay, maybe after this we'll discuss why. Okay, Noah? Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Michael, you okay? The the sign B is positive. I would agree with that, I suppose. Yeah, would agree. Ryotaro, are you okay so far?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, we're gonna end about on time in 1 minute, but before that, I'm gonna ask you, how do you feel, right? How do you feel, right? Okay, so if there's any last question, better ask now.
Everything looks right, but then my answer is wrong.
You mean which one? The tangent or the cosine?
B, this one. Because apparently answer key says right. Because like I try to confirm it, and it's like, okay, no.
The answer key say?
The answer key says this.
Yeah, that is the exact thing. How come you think that they are different? Why do you think that they are different? They are the same.
They're the same.
Did you saying that you confirm using the calculator, right? That's what you're saying. That's not what you did.
No, like I confirmed using the answer key, but like
no, use calculator to confirm that 1/√5 is equal or not equal to √5/5. Use your calculator. Noah, they have a question because I said something weird, right? And then it turns out to be correct.
Yeah.
Do you want to know why?
Yes.
Okay, you go to Desmos. You need your Desmos laptop, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
it's the same thing.
Yeah. So do you understand, Mike? This is a surd problem, right? You have a slight surd problem only, just a slight one. Actually, you're correct. You see, you don't have a trig problem. You have a surd problem.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
right.
yeah.
Okay.
Right. So Noah, I want you to type y equals to half x, and then y equals to minus half x. Are you done, Noah?
Okay,
now, Mike, for sign A plus B, you must use the identity list. You must. There is no other way. Okay. Do you notice something, Noah, about the two lines? Did you notice something?
They intersect at the origin.
No. Yes, but anything else?
Opposite direction.
Okay. Okay, let's try something else. Huh? So keep them. Now you type another different line. So y equals to 3x, right?
Okay.
And then y minus 3x. And tell me what you notice. Now, Mike, do you have the identities list already?
Wait. Give
You
me.
go to Google, please.
minute.
Google, yeah, please, yeah, please, yeah. Don't waste precious time. Tuition time is precious. Ryotaro, are you okay?
I'm at the last part, but I'm still thinking.
All right. All right.
Okay, done.
Okay. Do you notice about the new 2 lines? What do you notice?
Vertically opposite angles.
Yeah. Can I say that they are basically symmetrical if you do that, right?
Yeah.
That is what the question is saying. I understand that your teacher may not have talked about it, but you now know why I recommended that, right? That's what the question is saying, basically.
Which one?
Understand? Angle
which one?
ABO is equal to angle CBO. That is what the question is saying. That part.
Oh,
Okay. Something new to you, you keep it in your mind until we need to talk about it again. Okay.
okay.
Right. You can explain to yourself here what it means. You can write in your textbook. Maybe that's the last thing you do before you stop today's tuition, but don't leave first. Don't leave first. You just continue doing your question. Just continue.
Right.
Right. Ryotaro, you want hints or you want me to let you think?
I think I know already.
Okay, good. Mike, where are you, Mike? You're gone. Your video's
Looking at the list. So
So tell me what you see. Tell me what you see.
sine A plus B equals to sine A times
Good,
cosine B plus
good. And I'm
sine
saying
A
that you're not
sine-
supposed to memorize that. We just use that. Can you use it? Can you?
Yeah. I'm just screenshotting it, right?
Cool. You need this, and don't memorize it. Just use it. Okay, just use it.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Is it gonna be provided?
Yes.
no?
However, some teacher may decide that before O level, they will not provide for you. So in O level, it is provided.
Oh.
So how does your teacher do it? You gotta pay attention to what he's saying. Like, is he going to provide you?
Usually she provides it.
Okay, cool. Then don't memorize. You need to use it, not memorize it. They are 2 different things.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna pretend that now tuition is over, so I cannot give you any more hints, but you guys just continue, and then I'm gonna talk to you guys. So no more hints, as if I'm not here anymore, right? Except for Ryotaro, because Ryotaro has something at stake. Yeah. So just to tell you, Noah, Ryotaro will be facing a Sec 3 exam, a repeat of end of year, and it will determine whether he can continue with AMAC or not. It's going to happen next week. How come you also have that today?
Yeah.
You never told me. You're not worried about it, is it?
No, because I thought it's not big of a deal. That big of a deal.
You are very confident. I like it. So does the did it go well?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, don't mind. I like the confidence. So Rio going to happen next week. So I'm paying a bit more attention to him. Because
okay.
Ryotaro, is everything okay?
Yeah, I'm just tired.
You just what?
CCA. Tired.
Today is your CCA.
That's why I'm very slow today. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely very slow. So okay, let's say now tuition is over. So we're going to discuss something else other than question. Can Ryotaro, yeah?
Okay.
This is your first experience of tuition after CCA, right? Today is Thursday, right? So today's slot is worth how many stars? 2,
3 or less. I can still think, but I'm like physically tired, so it's like not so good.
Yeah. If you can still think, fair enough. It's not 2 stars. Fair enough. Right. But this is so. Is there anything that you can do to prevent it from being a 3 star, even though there is CCA? Is there anything you can do next week, for example?
No, today is because it's CCA fair, so I don't think my training is on Thursday usually.
Oh, you have an extra activity today.
Yeah,
And
but I have tuition, like Chinese tuition before.
oh,
this.
right. You have CCA fair and then Chinese tuition and
No,
then
no. I had to cancel because the CCA fair took too long. I dismissed late. But like usually it will be Chinese tuition. Yeah, I came home like 7.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So your CCA fair basically takes up your energy because it's obviously on site, right? That's not an online fair, right?
Yeah.
And you're supposed to demonstrate things and attract people to your CCA, the juniors, I guess. Yes, you're supposed to do that. Yeah. Went through that. Okay. So all right. So think about this week. This is officially then the end of this week. So let's pretend that we did not overshoot the 1 hour every time. Let's just pretend that we do 1 hour every time, including today. As a whole, Ryotaro, even though today you're tired, okay? As a whole, take into account that today you're tired. How good or bad is this 3 times 1 hour system compared to last year?
I think it's more effective than like I rush. I mean, like I do everything at once. Because usually if I do 3 hours one shot, then I'll forget a lot. So if it's 1 hour, I can still remember like what you said, like the snake thing. Don't get outsmarted. Yeah, so it's good, I guess.
Right. Then we'll do that next week, right? And then we'll stick to the 1 hour limit. And then let's see whether it is still the same. Right.
Okay.
Having said that, it is exam week. So tomorrow you will rest, right?
Yeah.
Then Saturday you will rest. And then you can start studying on Sunday, maybe Sunday after lunch. Right?
Okay.
Then preserve your 4-star on Sunday night. I do expect questions from you. Unlike today, right? Today you have to actually prepare the question. So that even contributes to the slowness. Right? Okay. So, but there isn't much you need to do besides prepare on Sunday before the tuition. And also don't tire yourself too much. Just prepare enough. Okay.
Okay.
So officially today you should stop studying already. Okay.
Huh? Stop studying. Oh no.
What are you
Today,
supposed? What are you supposed to do? Something else tonight other than
like
sleeping?
No, the chemistry. I think my teacher like gave so much.
And is it for tomorrow, the chemistry?
I hope not.
You check first?
Wait, actually, yeah.
Check, please.
Check first. Okay.
Because you're not thinking well. You're not thinking well right now. You cannot think already.
Oh.
You cannot think already, right? By right, you shouldn't be studying.
Wait, what do I know?
See. So Mike, just curious, what are you doing right now?
Nothing. I finished the question.
Oh, right. You don't wait for me, right? Because again, officially tuition is over, so you do what you want to do, right? So what do you want to do right now? You don't wait for me. Tuition is officially over.
I want to sleep.
Yeah, I suppose. So same question for you. Same question for you, Mike. How good or bad compared to Saturday 3 hour?
It's way better.
We should do this again next week.
No, we should do it like every week.
We should do it every week. And next week, for the sake of testing, we should stick to really 1 hour and see what happens, right?
Oh, okay.
Okay. Again, as per usual, you are very early, so I like that. But prepare a bit what you want to ask, or rather just mentally, okay, I know I want to ask this, so you can jump right to it. You don't wait for me to
Yeah.
rush. I do want you to take more initiative because I like the new Michael. I like the way you take initiative, right? And I really want to encourage that. So please continue doing that. Doesn't matter whether your initiative is off or correct. We can always discuss about it. I'm open for it. Okay, so I like the new mic, right? Do you think the new mic will stand the test of time?
No.
So
It will
when
end, it will end by the start of next year. So yeah,
when you're facing JC,
maybe, I don't know. But it's probably what's gonna happen though. So
I'll accept. I'll accept. I'm not objecting. I'll accept. I'll accept. For now, I'll accept.
Okay, I have a question. No, not
Yes.
about this or anything, but
Yes.
like about JC, right? So
Yes.
the final grade of JC when you graduated, right? Does
Yes.
the first year contribute to it or no?
Let me think carefully. Right. So for certain subjects, it's not about first year or second year. It's about the final exam is not 100%. It's about that.
Oh.
So what is it? So again, I'm just using computing as an example. Computing is final exam A-level 60%. So project, which is the real programming thingy 40%.
Okay.
Right. But most H2 subject that I'm guessing you will consider are usually 100% A-level.
Oh, okay. But A-level is the final thing. It's like kind of O-level, right? It's just
It is
one
O-level.
singular test.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is like O-level. It is like the way that your prelim
Except for
doesn't
like certain things, it's like certain things like group. Sorry, like not group, like project. Like yeah.
Even because in a JC system, the project work is a separate subject. It is not combined into any subject. So there is project work, and that is worth a certain subject, and it is not combined to physics, even though your project work can be about physics, for example.
Okay.
I will add A-level kills people more than O-level. So, but you know what? You don't have to worry about it now. I'll accept if the new mic can last until O-level. I'll accept it.
Until O-level or A-level?
O-level first line. Because after O-level, you can decide whether you want to keep new mic or return back to O-mic. You can decide it even with your prized possession of a new gaming PC.
I mean, like I can probably not.
By the way, Mike, this might be a bad news to you now. Do you know when you will know your O-level result?
My O-level, no.
It's not after O-level, as it. I mean, obviously.
I know it's not like after. I think it's the year after. Right?
Yeah, precisely. So you won't be getting your gaming PC during the holiday, even if you deserve it. Does that sound bad?
But then when does JC start? It doesn't start January.
The distance
September.
between knowing your O-level result, right? Between that, and actually going to the JC is about 2.5 to 3 weeks.
2.5 to 3 weeks.
That's at most. I'm so sorry to say this.
My friend who goes to Poly says that she starts in September.
Yeah, Poly lah.
September.
I know, it's Poly. They could have gone in the April date also. I don't know why they don't do that. He should have gone into the April date. September is way too late unless he's considering a part-time job in the meantime.
Oh, she is doing
you see the point. So maybe he intended that. It's supposed to be more of an April date, but JC start at the mid-February, something like that, kind of ish.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. So I'm so sorry to tell you that. Please don't revert back to old Mike because of that. Right now, don't, please.
Probably cannot make it. Probably cannot last to O-level normally. Like probably cannot force myself to last to O-level.
You mean the new mic?
Yeah.
I'll take it if you can go for
Somehow
next
get-
week.
somehow
I'll
get
take it.
motivation.
Don't try to motivate yourself. I'm serious. Just rest tomorrow on Friday night, right? Do something.
Yeah.
Don't study, please. Don't do too
No,
much.
like, I'm still like using your thing, like Friday said, don't
Yeah.
do anything. But
Yeah,
then like
Sunday lunch.
talking about
yeah.
like
Mhm.
motivate myself, I guess, and like like my plans to how to revise, blah blah blah, all that. Not fall asleep during class. So
If you're willing, Mike, if you're willing, Mike, because I will do that in great detail with Ryotaro, right? Ryotaro knows. Then, if you don't mind, we'll go through the same process together, and then you can decide whether that's for you. As for Ryotaro, it is already decided that it is for him. For you, you listen
Okay.
and you. Yeah. Again, my method is never to whip ourselves to wake up. It is never like that one. Okay. Right. At least you know that. Okay, so go and rest, go and sleep, and I'll see you on Monday night, Sunday night. Okay, bye.
Yeah, like
Bye. Okay, so Noah, same question. You miss, of course, you miss half an hour today, right, Noah?
Yeah, I forgot.
Right, no problem. Right, but you take it as a whole, right? A whole week, right? As a whole week. How does it compare? Even if today only half an hour, how does it compare to Saturday 3 hours?
Have more time in a day.
Yeah, you have what? Sorry.
Just like more time in a day. Because on Saturday it takes 3 hours, but this one is just 1 hour. So I can do more things.
So you like it because of that, sure. How effective is this 3 times 1 hour or 2.5 hours?
If I find question and do it's productive. Otherwise, yeah.
That's your problem for this week. I am guessing that problem wouldn't last because starting next week you will have questions, right? As in for Ryotaro and Mike, they already have questions because well, whatever they have already. So only this week you have that problem. I'm guessing next week you will start by not finding questions. You will start by having questions already, right? And let's see let's see next week, see whether it is still effective, that kind of thing. Okay.
Okay, but my teacher say we learning linear law before Sec 4 stuff first.
That's not the hardest topic. Don't mind, no problem.
Okay.
It will be similar to chordal geometry, but you don't have to worry about it. We'll do it together. All right.
All right.
Okay. Anything else?
So
rest and sleep,
like,
right? Yeah. Sorry.
So can like ask science and
math,
you
can always ask EMath, AMath, and science. It's just that you usually don't. But please ask lah, right? Please ask. There's no boundary, right? Remember, Friday night, don't study.
Okay.
Rest. Saturday, don't study. Rest.
Yeah.
Do something else. However, what?
Yeah.
Sunday after lunch, study.
Okay.
You rested well on Friday night and Saturday, and then you sleep well on those 2 days. Sunday after lunch, you can start to study and then takes a bit of a break. Don't get too tired before the tuition. That's a lot of time. What?
Okay.
Understand? This is your new rest.
Sometimes if like, for example, Saturday don't study, I feel like I'm behind other people in those other schools.
First thing first, currently you're not behind lah. First thing first, currently you're not. Just currently. Right?
Okay.
I'm asking you to test this when you're not behind. Please test Friday and Saturday, enjoy yourself. Play games with your brother. Do something with Esther. Do something with your father, for goodness sake. Eat food without rushing. Sleep a bit later. Have good breakfast. Have a bath. Have a chat. Go play basketball with your friends. Go down there and play basketball. Go swim in the pond, whatever. Understand?
Like while I'm having break, have those other.
Yeah, when you're tuition, you're even
stay out.
finding questions. You
Don't
understand or not?
make me behind
This
or
this
something.
tuition, you're finding questions.
Okay.
You're not having questions. Okay, then you're saying to me that on Saturday you want to find more questions. Can you please do that on Sunday after lunch, please? How many times, how many hours
Okay.
do you have on Sunday after lunch before tuition? How many hours?
8.
Yeah, a lot, which of course you're not going to use 8 lah. You're going to use what, probably 3 at most, right? Right? I don't know, up to you. You can study
Yeah.
after Sunday lunch.
Yeah.
Please try that. Please, I beg you.
Okay.
Okay? Can? Okay, good. I'll see you
Okay.
on Sunday.
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay, see you guys.
Yep. So Ryotaro, for the question or the topic, any final question before we stop?
No.
Right.
I was
Can you
just doing
rest?
chemistry.
What?
What?
So your chemistry, is it for tomorrow? Is it?
I think because she gave a lot, so I thought it's a bit
Please check.
rush if
Check,
I do on
please.
Sunday. But it's
Check.
due on Monday.
So
This
Monday
Monday.
there is chemistry lah. That's what you're saying.
I think yeah, there is chem practical. So they
Hmm.
asked to read the notes,
Mm-hmm.
like review the titration. So I thought, yeah, and then she also gave like new lessons on SOS. So I thought at least if I do like read the notes now, like it's easier to read the notes that I already read before. So it's not like I'm totally lost.
True.
Yeah. And maybe Sunday do the new lessons, because I think the new lessons not due on Monday.
Yeah. You need to do the new thing when you're fresh. Don't kid yourself.
Yeah.
You cannot do it right now. No point. Harmful, right? That's fine.
Yeah.
Anything else that you can push to Sunday, please? Anything else?
Math.
You
Or
mean
any
this
chemistry
thing?
or
No, I'm not, as in your school, as in your school. What else do you need to do on Sunday? I want you to at least be clear right now so that you can rest well, so that no ghost is chasing you.
I rushed every homework, so like only chemistry is left. I finished everything.
You mean this whole week you have been diligently doing your homework?
Yeah.
On the
I
non-tuition
did it
days?
before. I did it before I came home, because you said do the work in school, then at home free.
Ooh,
Yeah, on the non-tuition day.
really? You're doing that already? You don't
Yeah.
even have to do it at night.
Oh, this past Friday night I only like revise for the test. I never do homework.
Wow, I would say such a big difference, right? If you don't mind, even you're tired, please tell me how that feels.
Actually, it's better. I realized I can finish like revising maybe latest 10:30.
Yeah, that's the maximum, like really, yeah, you know.
Yeah,
really.
I don't even have to go. Like because last time I had to go like 12.
Which is
really
not
I cannot.
nonsense.
Crazy.
It's nonsense.
Yeah.
You know it's nonsense, right? You know, right? 10:30
Yeah.
maximum. Okay, good. Then what do you do after 10:30? If I may know.
10:30, just either I read, or if I'm really like super tired, I just sleep.
What do you mean by read? Tell me. What do you read?
Storybook.
No,
Like,
I
yeah,
like.
English.
I like you reading. I like. Go and read
Yeah.
manga, you know. Go and watch some anime. You know? Do that, right? Do that.
Yeah.
Do that. And then of course
Okay.
sleep properly lah, not at 1, right? When do you sleep?
No. I've been
Sleeping.
like maybe on average 11, because I try not to go all the way to 12.
You cannot. You must not. You need not.
Yeah, I trying super hard not to.
Wake up at
6.
How's the breakfast and the bathing thing?
Yeah, I guess the showering helps. Breakfast.
Tomorrow you will shower. Tomorrow you will shower. Yes, tomorrow.
Yeah, every day. On
Right.
school day, I shower first.
Breakfast. Breakfast. How's breakfast?
Okay, just eat quick.
Okay, fine. Fine. Shower better than breakfast. Like this is something. Okay, fine. Fine.
Yeah.
School days like that. School days. Sundays, Saturday different. Then the lunch situation cannot change, right? Okay, no way to change that, right? How does it feel to finish your homework at school? If I may know.
It's good.
How did you manage?
Stressful.
Tell me, how did you?
How did I?
Yeah, how can you? I was imagining you at school. You're very tired. You have no energy. Your life is sucked right out of your, your soul. That's how I imagine you, right?
I purposely do the homework like earlier in the day, like whatever, because usually they put A math and science like earlier in the day. So like during Chinese or recess, that I like quickly do or ask my friend how to do.
Oh.
Yeah. So like at the end of the day, already like more or less done before I leave home, like before I leave school. Sorry.
Do you think that's sustainable, or you're just pushing yourself too hard this week?
No, the homework is not really the problem. It's just like other stuff, like the revising and CCA is more stressful. The homework actually is okay.
I like. We will talk about the revision, after this whole exam situation, right? We will, right? Too bad we cannot talk about it now, right? Too bad, right? We will. And your revision will end earlier, then you can rest earlier and then you can sleep at 11.
Yeah.
Okay. So, is there any ghost chasing you?
Not that I can think of now. No, I don't think so. Yeah.
Then here's my request. If you feel that there is some ghost chasing you, right? If you stop, because you must be running, right? You stop and you look back. Tell me, what do you see? Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a different story if you are the one chasing the ghost, right? That's a different story. But if a ghost is chasing you, you stop and look back. See what it is. Okay?
Yeah, it's ghost chasing. Okay. Yeah.
So Friday, please rest. Okay. Saturday, please rest. Do whatever you want after Sunday lunch and see you on Sunday night.
Oh, so what happened to physics? Like how? What?
Sorry. What? Sorry.
You said like study physics same time as math, right?
Oh, right.
So
right.
how
Okay.
am I supposed to?
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So we're talking about Sunday. I'm assuming we're talking about Sunday after lunch, and you finish your chemistry in at most 1.5 hours. There is a time limit to your chemistry. If you go over that, your energy will be probably too low. That's the problem, right? Energy management. So whether you finish your chemistry or not, you have 1.5 hours. We have to have that agreement first. This is already giving chemistry something already. Right? So whether you finish or not, 1.5 hours is maximum. Okay. Then, have you ever done a physics paper in a way that I explained to you last time? Not just the MCQ, but
see which question I don't understand. Then right, circle the part I don't understand. Is it?
When you are reading the question and the answer key, you simply circle what you don't understand.
Oh, no.
Very quickly.
That for physics.
Yeah. So it's just about the same way as you review a video, right? You simply note, oh, I don't understand this, I don't understand that.
Okay.
That is all for Sunday after lunch. You do as long as you want, perhaps not too long, perhaps two paper is okay, 3 paper is probably pushing it. You would have collected many questions, right? So you ask them immediately on Sunday night, no? Right? How do you balance that with AMAT? Do you want to talk about it, or you can do that by yourself?
AMF, I don't just need to like see the other chapters like linear law and binomial. The rest
Yeah.
I think is still okay.
I think so.
Yeah.
So are you okay with that for Sunday after lunch for physics?
Yeah.
Okay, Chem, physics. Then you see you on Sunday night. Don't try to do AMAT also. You're saying that you don't need, so yeah, don't try to do AMAT on Sunday lah. Just do 2 things is more than enough. You will be able to settle your question. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
So this week, yeah, this week will end tomorrow, right? Tomorrow. Tomorrow, on Friday after you will be. Shall I say good job this week now, or we should wait until Sunday?
We should wait.
Oh, really?
Just wait
Until Sunday.
first.
Hey,
I don't like
Sunday.
early celebration.
But Sunday is
Yeah.
the start of a new week already.
Maybe good job after I finish all the exams.
Really?
I don't like celebrate too early. Yeah. If not, like
Mm.
false sense of security.
You never have
Yeah.
security. Even of
So in case, yeah, I don't want to like jinx anything. So
Fine.
I just, yeah.
Fine. Fine. Okay. Okay. I'll see you on Sunday night.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye. Good night.